Adrien Broner, ladies and gentlemen, former champion. We all know the history of this man. He finally made his return to the ring. And like I said, he went the distance. I know a lot of people going to take from this what they're going to want to take from this. He went the distance with Bill Hutchinson. And Broner, has been so many times where he was supposed to get in the ring. He was supposed to do this. He was supposed to do that. But now he's finally we listen, we gotta break it all down. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV for more boxing news, updates, and more. And like I said, this Broner situation is crazy. Phonics, what's the deal? It's Flight Sports, man. Talk to the people.
Yo, what up? Yo, Adrian Broner is still not as crisp and lively as he should be. He looks very slow. I mean, even though he allegedly said he's in shape, he looks out of shape. He's not ready to fight a top tier boxer. He would get embarrassed. And I really question, does he have it anymore? He does not have it. He just does not have it. When he was with Floyd, yo, jabs, everything is crisp. He was in shape. He was in rhythm. His movements was in cadence. He doesn't have it anymore. He fought a dude named Bill Hutchinson who's called a lawyer. He's called a lawyer for a reason. He's actually a lawyer. He actually has a day job. His day job isn't boxing. So how is this considered a win or anything? Adrian Broner should be ashamed of himself. And he made a smart remark. Um, they asked him after the fight, like, like, what are you looking forward to next? And he said, and I'm gonna use the word, you know what I'm saying, because we don't fight sport too. He just basically said sex. That's what he was looking forward to. But that's not the word he used. It started with a P and ended with a Y. But anyway, this is what this dude is focused on, fight. So what are you gonna do with this?
But I mean, it's hard to say, man, what we're gonna do with it. But he also called out guys like Rolando, Rolly, Romero. And when I hear these names, obviously they're talking Garcia. I know they're talking about any old fighter they won. Don King was alluding to Ryan Garcia. We all know he just lost. He took that liver shot to Javante Tank Davis. That was a hell of a fight. You all know it went down. So when you hear these names of Rolly and Ryan, yeah, I'm pretty sure Broner and Don King is seeing dollar signs. Talk
Oh,
to me about these two names. Let's start with go ahead. You talk to me.
yeah, yeah, I got you because it's one thing that you didn't see, but you know what I'm saying. Broner's if you see them shirts that you got in your picture, it says free tank. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got his corner wearing. The shirt say free tank. It say free tank, which is who Javante St. Davis, who is locked up right now after you know what I'm saying, they're saying he violated his 90-day, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rolly again, Rolly is a joke, bro. Why do we keep talking about this dude, man? Rolly is a joke. He will never compete. Listen to me, audience. He will never compete for any kind of national belt again. He barely went against the dude he just fought. He shouldn't have won that. Um, Him and Adrian Broner would be it would be a real shit show. It would be comedic at best. I wouldn't take it serious. Um, Adrian Broner's washed up, and Rody was always washed up because he was never nothing anyway. He was only anything because we thought he was going to put up some type of offense against Tank, and Tank destroyed him. So he's a clown now. He'll be a clown for the rest of his career. He'll never get a major title fight again. And I said this. Finally said this. Rolly Romero will never get another major title fight. Never again another world title fight ever in his career. He's a bust. He's a clown.
Right. I mean, like I said, people view Rolly any way they want to view him. At the end of the day, the reason why his name was brought up because he does have a belt. He is the WBA World Super Lightweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Rolly Romero, 15-1, no draws, 13 wins, violently, by the way, a knockout. Hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen. I think that fight could be something crazy. Now, obviously, Rolly Romero will be a much more posing threat than this guy Hutchinson, who he went the distance with. So who's to say Rolly would knock out Adrian Brown?
I
I'm just
mean,
saying.
yo, bum knocks out the bum. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And yo, you referenced Rolly's little paper championship. So I'm gonna mention another one. I was watching tonight. They have a championship called a Federcock. Real talk. It's called a Feder. It's a WBA or WBC. It's called a Federcock Championship. And yo, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, who is a legend, he's a Hall of Famer, boxing Hall of Famer, who was on. He was on the call. He did the whole broadcast. He said, "I never heard of it." And it's like, "You never heard of it?" And he's like, "No," and they never heard of it either. And so that little belt that Rolly Romero slipped away with, which he didn't win. He didn't like win like he won from a champion. They gave it to him after he allegedly beat that older dude. Come on, man. This is what boxing's doing. This is what boxing's doing. I'm sorry, Flight. You want the honest? You didn't get the honest, man. Sorry.
Right. What about like I said, it's crazy, man, what's going on with him. But what about a fight against Ryan Garcia?
He's another one. I don't know why. Yo, I don't know why Tank picks the people that he picks, but he picks people that's irrelevant. Ryan Garcia, number one, he's still butthurt. He's butthurt over his team leaving him. So you think he has the confidence to come back and fight a title fight, whether it's against Rolly or whatever? He's gonna lose. He doesn't have that kind of. He should never fought Tank to begin with. I don't know why Tank did that, but we'll find out about that later on. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the other way that went down, that wasn't too much competition anyway. We'll find. And, yo, I love Tank. You know what I'm saying? My people from Baltimore. I love my Baltimore people. But we'll find out about that later on. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, we will. So, what can the people expect from the problem child, Adrien Broner?
We can expect to see him get his ass really embarrassed. He'll probably fight a Jake Paul type of character. I don't think he'll ever get back into real boxing. He looked at bad tonight. All the training that he said he did and everything. I've watched Adrian Broner his whole career, man. When he was brought up by the money team, his jabs are so crisp. He can dodge and get in and out of breaks and all of that. We're talking about, I think he's like 32 or 33. He's still a young man. Why does he move so slow? And you're fighting against somebody who's not really a boxer, like that's crazy to me. And you went the whole distance. We can't take him seriously, y'all. Sorry, Flight Sports. Flight Sports, yo, Adrian Broner, we need to keep an eye on him. Something's wrong with him, but he's not a champion.
Right. What about the connection with him and Don King? I mean, what do you see the future of that blossom into? Because they was real buddies after the fight. They was real. They was talking real brazen.
Yeah, like that's funny you said that, man. And in my era growing up, Don King was always a thief. He's been blackballed for a long time, and what a lot of people don't know, um, him and Bob Arum, who runs Top Rank, they were in business together about 60 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So they have a deep history. So I think um, um, Don King came out. He came out of retirement basically because he seen what Bob Arum is still doing. They're about the same age, man, 90 years old. But he see what he's still doing. He's like, yo, I got to come out of retirement, and my name is enough. And you know what? His name was enough to get this whole event. You know what I'm saying? Promoted and everything, and you know what I'm saying. He got Broner out there, but as far as he's not doing anything. And Don King is a crook. He'll steal from you. That's Holyfield and Tyson.
We'll get into it, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to AB. Congratulations.